Hello, friends. It's Adrienne from adriennehart.com and the Get Well With Me podcast. And today I'm going to help you expand your mind, and I'm going to give you a shortcut to do so. So let's realize this: we can't rise above our identity. Like, we cannot be who we don't think that we are, right? So if we tell ourselves stories about, I'll use myself as an example. Okay, so these are some stories I used to tell myself. I don't have time to be healthy. I don't think that it matters. We're all doomed. Everything causes cancer, so why even try? Oh, I'm dangerous in the kitchen. You don't want to eat anything that I cook. I mean, these are stories that I had to change. So I'm gonna date myself here, but maybe you're familiar with cassette tapes, and we would like record our favorite song off the radio, and we'd listen to it over and over and over and over until we realized there was a new song and a better song. So what would we do? We'd get out the Scotch tape, we'd cover up those little holes on the corner, we'd put the cassette tape into the player or whatever, and we would record over the old programs and make new ones. So that's what I want to help you do today. I want to help you identify maybe some of the programs that you're running in your mind right now and help you write over them with new ones and better ones. So again, let's recap. Our identity is equivalent to the stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves. Okay, so maybe you are saying things to yourself like, you don't have time to be healthy, or it's too hard, or it's too expensive, or it doesn't matter, and everything's genetics, and you're going to basically give yourself these alibis that give you a free pass to not try. So we can rise above that by writing over with new programs. And one of the quickest and easiest ways to do that is to just see ourselves in a different way. So we're going to remove all of these obstacles and excuses, and we're just going to allow our minds to go right to the outcome. Here it is. This is the shortcut. And I've used this in a lot of different areas of life, in business and otherwise, and I've had huge success with it. But I want to share this kind of hack with you. It's just a question that you can ask yourself. Okay, close your eyes while I ask it. All right, what would you do if you could not fail? Can you see it? Can you see how you would feel if you had achieved total wellness? Can you see yourself like popping out of bed in the morning with plenty of energy to go and do all of the things that you really want to do, to get your work done, and then still have time for yourself to serve others, to care better for your family, to just have the energy to feel good? Can you imagine what it feels like to skip down the street or the sidewalk again? To feel the sun in your face, to breathe in fresh air? How much do you weigh at your perfect weight? What does it feel like? Close your eyes again. Go there. Go to the place, the time in your life where you looked in the mirror and you thought, wow, I look good. Wow, I feel good. How long ago was that? It doesn't matter. Maybe it's when you were a teenager. Maybe it was even before that. So in this scenario, failure is not an option. Like, this is an obtainable thing. Just go there in your mind and see what that looks like. Like, what do you look like? What do you feel like? How much more fully can you serve and live your potential when you feel good and you have an unlimited source of energy? How awesome is it when you sleep well? When you eat well? Most of the time. Okay, reality check. You're gonna fail. We're all gonna fail. I'm failing. I failed a couple days ago, big time. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Denzel Washington, he says that if you're not failing, you're not even trying, right? So if we're not failing, we should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be ashamed of ourselves for not even trying, right? Failing is part of the process. Failing is how we grow. Failing is how we learn. So the idea here is to write a new program for yourself by just removing the obstacles, removing the excuses, and just allowing you to go to that place in your mind where you see yourself and you feel yourself being your best self. And then as you fail along the way, just remember, you're trying. It's okay. So I want to encourage you to kind of pay attention to the stories that you are telling yourself. It might be, I'm not the kind of person that orders the plant-based option. I'm not the kind of person that looks for the healthy section of the grocery store. I'm not the kind of person who doesn't drink soda every day. I'm not the kind of person who XYZ, fill in the blank, but catch yourself thinking those thoughts. And once you catch yourself thinking those thoughts, you're back in control. You're back in the driver's seat, right? Because we don't want to live our life based on programs and thought processes that don't serve us any longer. Not only do we not want to, we don't have to. As a matter of fact, the only true freedom that we have, if everything else was stripped away, we still have control over the thoughts that we think. And having control over the thoughts that we think helps us to maintain healthy emotions. It allows us to make the best choices no matter what the circumstances might be. So I just want to empower you to use your amazing mind for your benefit. And when you do that, when you are filled up with wellness, and when your cup is filled up, it's easy to fill someone else's. It's natural to do that. When you feel good, when you have energy, when you're living in your best life, or even have peace of mind knowing that you're striving towards it and failing towards it, you're just going to overflow. Your life is going to overflow into the lives of others, and that feels really, really good. So I just want to encourage you to take control of your mind. Notice the stories that you're telling yourself. Allow your mind to go to that place of, what would I do if I could not fail? And once we can just get a glimpse of that outcome, just get a glimpse of what that feels like and what that looks like, then we have set our GPS to get to that destination. And that's how it works, guys. Our minds are so powerful. What destination is your GPS set to? Is it set to health and wellness and vitality and longevity and love and peace and goodness and truth? If it's not, only you can change that destination. You can go ahead and reprogram that GPS by simply closing your eyes and asking yourself, what would I do if I could not fail? And then just remember that it's okay to fail, because that means you're trying. So I want to encourage you today, if you're looking for action steps on what you can do next, I would say do that. Do that exercise again. Close your eyes and imagine or remember what it feels like to feel good. And then all the details will work themselves out. So I hope that that is so helpful. And if it is helpful for you, I encourage you to share it with someone else that you love or that you think could use a little pep talk, because I know we can all use a little pep talk. I certainly can. And I appreciate all the encouragement that I'm getting from you. Thank you for sending me messages and making comments and letting me know that my words are making a difference in your life, because that is my true goal, is to plant seeds of health and wellness into the minds of all who would like to grow healthy seeds and healthy plants in the garden of their mind. So until next time, I look forward to sharing with you again and focus on what would you do if you could not fail. Have a great day, guys. See ya.